Now.
So it begins.
Anurak.
Oh. Ah! Wow!
Yeah.
Ah, they have some things? What are these things?
They came prepared as well.
If the wall was bigger.
I'm on 17! Don't point to you outscoring me! 19!
Oh.
Is this it? Is this all you can conjure, Saruman?
The tiny thing. Tunnel. Or no?
Yeah, that's the tunnel. The weak point.
Oh. Fuck.
Well, he had to ask.
But then, how they will. How? Will we tent in the middle of the war? Oh.
Why didn't they continue shooting? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, like the elves are so good with the arrows.
And sword as well. Arrow better.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Fuck. They're too much. Oh, come on! Just go and fight with the friends of the...
Weather such things as we have always done. This is not our war.
But you're part of this world! You must help! Please! You must do something.
Go back to your home.
Are you stupid? 3. We must fight. Yeah.
Why you don't like deep pool?
I don't they have like...
That's a nice door. Thank God they don't know that.
Don't tell the elf.
Not a word.
This was impossible. Oh. Animals.
Yeah, they're like... Dude, Legolas one hit, that's like 50 guys dead.
And the guys down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pull them back! Fall back! Fall back!
So they reached the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait! Stop! Stop! If we go south, we can slip past Saruman unnoticed. The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. It's the last thing he'll expect.
You are very small. Perhaps you're right.
We'll be caught! No, we won't. Not this time.
Osgiliath burns. Mordor has come. Faramir! You must let me go!
Many of these trees were my friends.
Where are they going?
They have business with the orcs.
They have decided.
My business is with
Isengard tonight.
The Ents are going to war.
The last match
Likely
of that.
go to our doom.
His eye is almost on me.
Hold on, Mr. Rook. Be all right. You want to know why your brother died? He tried to take the ring from Frodo. After swearing an oath to protect him, he tried to kill it.
They've come.
Nazgûl!
There is one passage. It leads into the mountains. But they will not get far. The Uruk-hai are too many.
Ride out and meet them.
For death and glory.
For Rohan. For your people.
For who?
Coming at first light on the fifth day. At dawn, look to the east.
Gandalf told him.
The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep. One last time. Yes!
How this is possible? Hurry, come on! Wow!
These are the ants.
Here, the rocks and the trees.
Yeah. You asked if they're powerful.
They're playing bowling now.
Yeah.
Yeah, on fire. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's so cool, like the planet is fighting back.
Yeah.
Hold on!
And now the burning tree.
Yeah.
Don't you know your Sam? rights we shouldn't even be here. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered. How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come. Those were the stories that stayed with you. That meant something. Even if you were too small to understand why. But there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting.
Release them.
They didn't see it.
No, they are on the other side.
Ah, this is other.
The forest is back.
Gollum says there's a path near Minas Morgul that climbs up into the mountains.
Get it, Uncle. They say a dark terror dwells in the passes above Minas Morgul. We cannot go that way.
It is the only way.
Hey! Stop torturing the
Go with the goodwill of
creature.
all men. Thank you. May death find you quickly. If you bring them to harm.
Sauron's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift. The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Frodo wouldn't have got far without Sam.
Now, Mr. Frodo, you shouldn't make fun. I was being serious.
So was I.
Smeagol? We're not gonna wait for you. Come on.
Master. Master looks after us.
Oh.
Master betrayed us. Wicked, tricksy, false. Kill him. Kill them both. And then we take the precious. And we'll be the master. Kill them both. Yes! No, no! It's too risky, it's too risky!
Where are you, Smeagol?
We could let
Wait.
and then we takes it once they're dead. Come on, hobbits! Long ways to go yet. Smeagol will show you the way. Follow me.
Oh,
They have to
poor
go
Smeagol.
over there.
The previous episode finished in the same way.
No, the previous.
Yeah, they went on the boat, they showed where they need to go, and it ended.
Yeah, because they went to the front door and decided they have to go to around.
But yeah, I get. No, I mean the previous movie.
Yeah. They finished. They were way before, so they could just. See
Yeah, I know, but like you know, the same feeling.
But
like
now they're on
there
the
we
board.
need to go.
Yeah, but now they are on the border.
Yeah.
That's different.
Wow, I really loved it. It was very cool, and I really like. I think this movie is like totally based on like the real world, but like saying the things with the fairy names and you know like to be like a fairy tale, but actually it's like completely what we are living in.
Yeah, the part that I like about this movie is when the Pippin, because Pippin always screwed things up, but finally he did something smart, and his idea was if he makes Treebeard to drop them where Isengard is, he'll see that what they did to the forest.
Yeah.
And that was clever, so that's how they decided to enter the war.
Yeah.
And when the music goes and he says that's very likely to be the last march of dance and they start to march and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's finally
it's really
hope
cool.
is coming back. Because as you see, the point was it was hopeless. But the part that I really like about Lord of the Rings, they always manage to bring a little bit hope. First with the elves, they came out of nowhere and they were the main reason they didn't fall. As you can see. and after that with the Ents, and then with Gandalf, who brought the Rohirrim riders and the light.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the part with the nature because it's also like everything is so connected to our world. Like the people are making factories and producing things, and then the water is coming and it's everything gone because you cannot compare to, and the earth is trying to protect herself from all the bad things we are doing to her, and and I really liked it a lot.
The other part is Tolkien has been a lot inspired by the Bible. That's why you see that reference, the light. And
so why you see the orcs, dwarves?
No, he created the fantasy world, but you see, it's not like Game of Thrones where everything is shady and you don't know which is good and bad and that. Here is really clear who are the good guys, who are the bad guys.
Yeah.
And it's all about who is gonna be dominant.
Yeah. Like in our world.
I guess here I'm supposed to tell you that the mages that you see, they are not human.
Who mages?
Gandalf and Saruman.
The wizards.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit of lore for a few seconds so you get the idea. And you see because you ask why they don't make magics and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So essentially, I think there is one god, Eru, I think. I learned that way later, so I'm not really sure. But from his thoughts came the Valar, they even mentioned here. So they are the gods who created the world. Each god had something which he created, and the lesser spirits were the Mayas. So the Maya is one of them few of them were sent here to guide the people, and that's the mages. And that's why when he said he walked the earth, they were creatures before the earth was created.
Yeah.
And when he said 300 lives, so some calculated that Gandalf is 8,000 years old.
Yeah.
And when he said he was sent back, the reason is because he's immortal. But here he has this human form and limited power because he's supposed to guide people to fight Sauron, to fight evil. And when he was sent back, because he was worthy, the god sent him to finish his mission and take the position of Sauron. That's why he's the white and he has his powers now.
So basically, it's I believe we are made like this, like all of us. We were speaking the other day. You're born, do some things, then die, and then come back. I think in this. I believe in this.
Yeah, they're from the immortal race. And that's
so
why,
I think we're immortal too.
And elves, they're immortal as well, and that's why they're selling to the other part of the world, which is like heaven. But humans are not allowed. And because the whole idea of Lord of the Rings and the world built is that the world is collapsing, and the elves, they were immortal, but they will collapse as well, so they're living. And that's how the world is presented. And the last part, because I was curious at the beginning, it was not really written in the book, but from the previous books, which I never read, I learned that from the internet. The rings, Sauron, he's Maya as well. Pretty much Gandalf and Sauron, they are
Sauron
Mayas.
Is the eye or the witch?
The eye. Or the beginning
or
who was fighting
wizard.
and they cut his...
Yeah.
So his idea was he taught the elves how to make the rings, right? In order he wanted to control everything.
You told me this.
But I didn't know why he put all his powers into his ring. So the idea was that's something I learned lately. So it's new for me as well, because at one point, why did he make his ring and put his power into the ring? I mean, that's kind of stupid if you lose the ring,
Yeah.
So the idea was the elves, they created the rings without him knowing, and they created it like they wanted. And Sauron, when he learned that, he went crazy and he had to put all his power into the one ring in order to his ring to be more powerful than the 3 rings of the elves. And that's why he put all. And his idea was, even if he loses it, it's so possessive, that ring, nobody will resist, and he will always get the ring back. He can't. The ring is so possessive that even he can't resist his own ring, and that's why he created the ring in order to be able to dominate the elves, and that's how it's happened. Now, who has the rings? The 3 rings. The interesting part is I didn't really follow the whole story, but one of Euron, no, how it was, from the Matrix. He has one ring. The Lady Galadriel has another ring.
Who was she?
When they went to the woods, and there is one lady, you know, from the previous movie, which gave them the gifts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so she's super powerful. Because she's one of the first elves, and they directly talk with the Valar. So, yeah.
And who has the third one?
And the third one is Gandalf. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what's their power? Because that is interesting part. Because each ring has some kind of power. Now, their power is to preserve what was from before, because their power is fading. And that's why when you go and you see they make a little paradise in their kingdoms. That's why it's not normal, the trees where they made kingdom on the trees, you know, that's not normal trees. But she made them with the power of the ring. So and the elves' idea was they wanted to preserve what was from the beginning, and so their rings not really for, you know, damaging and stuff like that. But Sauron wanted to corrupt them.
Yeah.
And that's why he put pretty much all his powers into that ring.
Yeah.
So that's the backstory, and that's why you know why Gandalf came, and when he said he's 300 lives old. Because at the beginning I was like, what the hell is happening here?
No, I guess it was something like this. I mean, when you say it, it's like just confirm it, but I lost. Like, I was imagining it.
That's why I'm now saying, because if I said it from the beginning, you'll be like, you will be sure that he's not dead. And Balrog, the demon, he's fallen. They are different sides, but the demon, he's corrupted. Maybe he corrupted mage or something. So they're on the same level. Maya again, corrupted Maya. But there is from the Valar, there is one Morgoth is called. He's like the definition of Satan, I guess. He's all evil, and he's the one. He's like the mentor of Sauron, but there is like a epic war back then, and he's punished out of this world. So
nice.
Yeah, he created a lot of stuff there. But next time when we finish, I'll tell you a bit more, because even I learned new stuff.
So very nice, and see you in the next film. Bye.
Bye.